Well, new school construction builds are a very common sight within our district, has been in recent years. And it's no secret why. Wilson County, an incredible place to be. Close proximity to Nashville and a major airport and everything that Wilson County itself has to offer, starting with our schools. That means more schools are being built, and behind me, that's LaGuardo Elementary, work coming along here very, very well after ground broke last fall. This is off Double Log Cabin Road in the northern part of the county. In fact, we have another project that will begin in the very near future as well. You know, with all this growth and construction, kind of makes me think of a movie. Well, sorta.
If you build, he will come.
For our district, it's more like, if you build it, they're already here.
I mean, West is like 850 students currently. You know, the building's built for 800 max. Then on top of that, you have all the congestion from the traffic.
With enrollment numbers climbing plus 1,000 students over the past 3 years and consistent growth numbers annually across the board collectively, well, schools are accommodating that growth the best they can. Take West Elementary, for example. Portables have been put in play in recent years to keep up with the pace of their growth. However, the LaGuardo Elementary build will soon provide relief for that school.
Stoner Creek, it's over capacity. You know, there's over 1,000 students in that elementary that we basically just opened last year, and it's only built for 1,000 students. So, you know, we got some significant overcrowding on the north side of the district, and that's what LaGuardo Elementary will serve, will be those communities. It will basically alleviate the overcrowding at West and Stoner Creek.
The latest bid approval for construction was passed last week at the August Board of Education meeting.
9.2, recommendation to approve bid 2024-01 for the new elementary school.
Motion to approve.
It's for a new elementary school to be built along Central Pike, south of I-40. This will help relieve the very hot zone of Rutland and Gladeville elementaries. Wilson County Schools Deputy Director of Operations Travis Mayfield explains.
Rutland's been at capacity or over for a while now.
One of the state's largest elementary
That's
schools.
right. That's right. You know, 1,300 plus students. It's a lot of kids. You know, we've got portable classrooms down at Gladeville Elementary. So when we get Central Pike up out of the ground and open, then that will alleviate the overcrowding at Rutland and of course Gladeville Elementary. But you know, they're building a lot of subdivisions in that area currently. So let's hope we don't fill it up before it ever gets built. How about that?
With these new elementary projects already well underway from a building or planning standpoint, what's next when we look beyond those two projects?
That's a really good question that hadn't been 100% decided. Currently, you know, West Wilson is almost at capacity as of today. So a middle school is a strong possibility. Then we've also got the Watertown Middle School building. You know, we've been talking about that for the last couple of years. That building's old. It's in not great shape. It needs
Some love.
It needs a lot of love, or they need a new building, and that's one thing that has been discussed is what's the best way to go down there. You know, we did a community survey last year to kind of see what the community's feelings were, and it was pretty much, let's build a new building on a new site. Let's move off site, because there was a lot of restrictions down there at Watertown Middle School in regards to the actual space that's available, and to try to give those kids comparable facilities that we have all across Wilson County would be very difficult on that side. So, you know, Watertown Middle, you know, there's a good chance we're going to need another elementary school as well. So, and then, you know, there's been talk about a high school up in the, you know, 109 North Corridor at some point. I'm not sure where that is going to fall at the timeline. Currently, Lebanon High School is our largest high school, and they've had a lot of growth in the last couple of years. So, you know, we've got a lot of growth in a lot of places.
Mr. Mayfield has been with the district for a long time, even serving as a high school principal at Wilson Central. So he's seen the growth firsthand from multiple lenses. He knows the annual growth is the new norm, and the district will plan and adjust accordingly as we progress.
Every year we're looking at our school population numbers and our growth numbers, and to try to forecast where we will be in 5 years, 10 years. We also look at, building development data and things like that. So, it just costs so much money to build a school. That's one of the things. You don't want to get it wrong. You don't want to put it in the wrong place and those kinds of things. So trying to make sure if you're going to build a school, you put it in the right spot and get those right communities and keep your schools balanced. That's the challenge.
The hope is for LaGuardo Elementary to be ready to go for the start of next school year, and the Central Pike Elementary project to be complete by the start of the 26-27 school year. Of course, we'll provide any important updates along the way. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.